with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Sears Hometown Store, locally owned and operated right here in Mountain Home.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It is Wednesday, February 5th, 2020. It's 7 a.m.
Well, good morning, good morning.
Howdy, howdy. How's everybody doing today on this
doing very good.
first Wednesday of February?
Yes, hump day.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Woo-hoo, here we go. A little bit chilly, a little bit wet. Got some weather on the way, a little bit more weather, and then,
All it does is rain. I want, if it would snow to look pretty for a day, I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, it'd be all right.
And then bye, you can move out.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, just
take it.
That's how it is. Well, we got the rain yesterday, and oh my goodness, excuse me, just seemed like rain.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, good morning, everybody. Welcome down on the corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host. David Stroud's in the engineering chair, pushing all the buttons. Having fun over there?
Yes, I am.
Remember, hit everything?
Yeah.
That's a handful, ain't it?
It is. I still forget every once in a while.
I
Leave
do
the
too.
logo up during the commercial, but it's okay. Scooter said it was okay.
Worse things have happened.
Right.
Down on the Corner is brought to you by your hometown Sears store at 1029 Highway 62 East. Be sure to stop by today. Today'd be a perfect day to stop by and just shop at Sears.
Yeah.
New appliances, perhaps, tools, whatever it may be. Check it out, from refrigerators, freezers, washers, dryers, microwave ovens, a new stove, whatever it may be. And, ladies, Valentine's Day is coming up, and that hubby deserves something, too. How about a new set of Craftsman wrenches or a nice ratchet set?
There you go. They still got a lifetime warranty?
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
I got Craftsman tools and tool boxes and on the shelf, or on the tool board. Been using Craftsman for years.
Right.
So
you break one, go back.
And so be sure to check out all the great deals at your hometown Sears store. Now, this store is locally owned right here in Mountain Home, and keeps the money here. You get a top quality product from Sears name brand. And I love Sears. I worked for them for 14, 15 years back between 70s and 80s. Love Sears. back in the days, the good old Sears catalog.
Right.
I have to go find one of my old catalogs and bring it in sometime.
Mm-hmm.
And looking like the television sets were as big as the house.
I remember.
Yeah.
My dad had one.
Yeah. Check them out. Your hometown Sears store, 1029 Highway 62 East, 425-3191. Don't forget about Brewed Awakening Coffee. We're enjoying Brewed Awakening Coffee. And maybe the mayor will, too, once he gets in here. Does he have his coffee cup? I don't see. He's coming in the front door now. So be sure to check out Brewed Awakening Coffee. They've got the lobby at the hospital ready to go. So Brewed Awakening's in the main lobby of Baxter Regional. You got Bomber Boulevard, which is 703. We're going to be kind of busy between now and when school starts down on Bomber Boulevard.
That Bomber Boulevard one is always busy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Which is a good thing.
You bet.
Right.
Then, of course, there's Highway 62 East Plaza out by Anytime Fitness. That one stays busy, too.
Does it?
They do, yeah. And so you get the Walmart traffic and the Home Depot. Oh, I'm going to get a cup of coffee. Run over there to Brewed Awakening and get your cup of coffee or a mocha or a latte or whatever you want to do. And
spice it up a bit.
And probably put some gunpowder in there. Really get you.
That's what this one's like.
Yeah.
It'll give you a kick for most of the day.
Mike and his staff do a great job at all three locations. Cinnamon rolls and other items to choose to eat. And so you can't beat Brewed Awakening coffee. The drive-through and, of course, at the hospital. Mike and the staff do a great job, great folks. And they've been with us quite a while. They were back with us in the Mountain Talk radio days and enjoyed it over there. And they came over here with us and said, yeah, sure, love to do it. So Brewed Awakening coffee. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water.
Mm-hmm.
So how you like that coffee?
I enjoy it very much.
Now, when you go to your other life where you make money, do they have as good a coffee as we do?
It's muddy water.
Muddy water. Dip it in the puddle of the driveway.
No, don't get me wrong. It's
okay.
It's different.
Different.
I drink it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
You come in over at Ultimate Ford, have yourself a cup of coffee. I'm sure it'll be fine.
But their coffee don't make your hair stand on end.
No, it does not. Yeah.
This will keep you awake till Saturday.
I like strong coffee, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do too. Mm-hmm. Check them out. Brewed Awakening Coffee. 3 locations to serve you. Once again, if you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. The Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes. And when they say with all our respect, that's what they live by, not just a motto
Right.
on the TV screen, perhaps. 29 Roller Funeral Homes in the state to serve you with one in Memphis, Tennessee. Talk to Bruce, Charlotte, Brad, Chris, anyone out there can help you. They understand what's going on. They understand what's going on.
They
That's
definitely
what
do.
they do. They're called to do it. They're they're blessed with a talent that
Yeah.
I can't do, and I don't know. There's a lot of people that couldn't handle what they do. And so when the need arises, emergency or not, I mean, it could be a passing of a loved one after a long illness or an emergency situation, let them handle it. They will handle it and do a very, very good job. Roller Funeral Home, with all our respect, and tell you what, they're just fantastic folks at Roller across the state. So let's pause now for the morning prayer. Heavenly Father, we have a president that says in his State of the Union speech that we don't tear down crosses, we pray to Almighty God, and we embrace religion. He also asked for an end to late-term abortions, a statement where most Democrats sat and didn't applaud. On display last night was a president that sees new potential in America, while the left sits back trying to count a few votes in Iowa. Lord, abortion at any term is murder. It has to stop. Socialism must not happen. Freedom to worship as we please and to keep and bear arms must continue. Lord, I pray you give us wisdom to stop the evil in this country and give us the courage to take a stand for Christian values. And that's my prayer today. Amen.
Amen.
Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring you morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes. Great folks. Roller Funeral Homes.
Ready?
You're on.
Do, 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 do.
Woo! Why, that sounds like a piccolo trumpet there. It's a little
If you
trumpet.
say so. That's good.
Morning weather, brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zadora for all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793. And I got a text from Bob that says, please announce that the, let me check it, it's on a text message, so I'll get to it here in just a second. There was a men's choir that was to be tonight. There it is. Choir of Man was planned for today, is delayed until a date in March, is the word I've got. So if you had tickets for that performance, you might want to double check and call the appropriate people and double check. But that's the word I've got, that's been moved to March.
Okay.
Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zador for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. RetireToArkansas.net is where we find either the river or fog today. What do we got?
There we go.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
The river on the bottom, a little bit of fog up in the upper atmosphere. You're looking into the city of Cotter, Arkansas, in north central Arkansas, in Baxter County. And the White River separates Marion County from Baxter County. The camera's in Marion County. And you're seeing the Highway 62 412 bridge to the left side of the screen. The city of Cotter still lit. Wonderful little town, Cotter, Arkansas. You see the baseball field there, the little clearing, the railroad museum, the little picnic park, just down by the big spring down in there. The beautiful White River. You can look at this any time of day at retireToArkansas.net. Look for the live webcam. There's also a little camera icon you can click to take pictures. Like, ooh, what a beautiful picture. And you know, backdrop, screensaver, whatever you want to use it for. And so while you're there, check out the website, retireToArkansas.net. Think about retiring. Perhaps you're in Oklahoma or Missouri or Illinois watching this morning, Arkansas, other parts of Arkansas, and think, that'd be a good place to retire. Well, it sure is. So check out retireToArkansas.net. They've got a lot of listings, both in Arkansas and Missouri. The Z-Team is ready to serve you today, whether you're in Marshall, Mountain Home, Mountain View, Arkansas. You could be in Gainesville, Missouri, Zanoni, West Plains. They've got the team ready to go. So Arkansas or Missouri, give them a call, 870-405-0793, or check out the website, retireToArkansas.net. Weather-wise, right now we're at 35 degrees in Mountain Home, 36 at Flippin, Harrison at 33, 36 at Yellville, Salem, Arkansas at 33, Calico Rock at 35, Mountain View at 39. Around the region, St. Louis is checking in at 33, Poplar Bluff at 37, 33 at West Plains, 32 in Branson. Around the northern part of the country, it's 15 degrees in Watford City, North Dakota, where it is cold.
At least they don't have the negative on there.
Oh, that's a warm winter for them. I'm having to refresh this. Got to refresh this about every 30, 40 seconds. All right, scrolling now to take a look at the national radar. There's that shower in Seattle, Washington, Vancouver to Portland, Oregon, with their usual morning shower on the west coast of Oregon and Washington. Other than that, a little bit of stuff going on in Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Montana. A little bit of snow in southeast Nebraska, northeast Kansas, southwest Iowa, and northwest Missouri. The big story starts down in Mexico, where there's a little bit of snow, actually a little bit of snow on the Mexican border in Texas. Boy, and then across Oklahoma, Kansas, a little bit in Arkansas and Missouri. Let's zoom in on Arkansas and check out and see what's going on. Okay, yeah, you want that motion? Yeah. Moving more north, a little northeast, more north than east, really. And so Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Bartlesville, places like that. You see it in Arkansas. A little bit in extreme northwest Arkansas, getting a little bit of snow and ice. Other than that, it's just rain. Affecting I-49, Highway 62, 412 west of Mountain Home, Highway 65 north Little Rock to Branson. 167 with some heavier rains right now. Let me zoom that in just a little bit more. Interstate 155, a little bit of shower activity, and a little bit on I-40 east of Little Rock. 412 east of Mountain Home. Not too bad yet, but showers will be continuing there. I-30 from Little Rock to Texarkana. There's just very little showing up right there at this moment. We'll pull it down into Missouri, and that's where you're going to see the snow and ice. Springfield, Ozark, up on I-44. So you're going to St. Louis on I-44. It could be a little bit interesting today. And, of course, the snow and whatever else is falling from the sky from Kansas City to Springfield to Joplin. I-49 in Missouri, I-44 and I-70 all affected right now. Interstate 55 and 57 in southeast Missouri not affected too much by the snow and ice. Over in Illinois, I-64 east from East St. Louis, Illinois to Mount Vernon in good shape. I-57 going north. Interstate 70, Vandalia, Effingham in good shape. And so, see what we got here. Here's your watches and warnings. From the Mexican border at Texas to Maine.
That's quite the swath.
There's your winter weather watches and advisories. You either got a winter storm warning or you got a winter advisory. You do have some flood watch boxes in Virginia, West Virginia, Kentucky, North and South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, and Florida. And so Arkansas escapes most of this, northwest Arkansas with a little bit in this. But from Maine to Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, and all the New England states. Wow. Then a little bit in the northwest. Okay, what's going to happen today? 90% chance of rain and patchy fog, high of 37. Tonight, 40% chance of wintry mix with low of 30. Thursday, cloudy and 36. Low Thursday night, 25. Friday, high of 47, partly sunny. 28 on Friday night. 45 and sunshine on Saturday. Here it comes again. Sunday, high of 51.
Very nice.
I'll take it.
Works for me.
Yep. Checking I-Drive Arkansas earlier in the day, we had a couple of accidents, one on 440 in Little Rock and one on I-40 in Memphis. Those have been cleared up. I've got a different pattern on here today. The gray roads indicate all clear. So even in northwest Arkansas, I'm not seeing anything right now due to snow and ice. Slush would be kind of a light pink. Ice patches would be red. Ice would be purple. And snow would be blue on this particular map. Now in Missouri, we do have the purple, blue, and light blue. We have in southwest Missouri the purple, which is covered. I-49, Highway 160 and 60, and coming out of Springfield, west of Springfield. Going north on 49, you have partly covered to clear. Going up into Kansas City, they're going to have the big parade and celebration for the Chiefs later today. And so if you're going up from North Arkansas, going to Springfield and then to Kansas City, be sure to check out Missouri Department of Transportation. And so going to be interesting. Yep. Morning weather is brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zador for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Retire to Arkansas.net. Community calendar. Don't forget, we have the Texas Hold'em tournament coming up on February 15th. This is to support the American Legion Baseball. You can call Lester White at 421-2006. I believe that says. Going to be at the Elks Lodge February 15th. Register at 11. 1 o'clock the tournament starts. I have a feeling it's going to be a nice dinner between 11 and 1. And then don't forget about the Van Mater Senior Center's Valentine Cookie Sale, February 10th through the 14th. Help support a great cause. They're at 1101 Spring Street, 424-3054 if you need to call for more information. Vanilla or chocolate Valentine decorated cookies available to purchase. Cookies are $1 to $2 each. Cookie bouquets, $12, half dozen, $20 for the dozen. They also have chocolate suckers, hearts of roses for $1 each. They have pre-sale orders on the half or full dozen cookie bouquets through February 7th, which is Friday. And so, let's see, I think we had a beekeeper thing that Dennis wanted me to mention from Arkansas Game and Fish. Yeah, Beekeepers for Beginners, February 15th from 9 to 4 at the Fredberry Conservation Education Center at 851 Conservation Lane in Yellville. Introduction to bee biology, the beehive and other equipment, how and where to get your bees and other information. To register for more information, call 870-449-3484. 7:15, it's time to take a break. The mayor of Mountain Home, Hillrey Adams, is here. He's enjoying a cup of coffee as well. So we'll be right back.
Did you know when you shop at Sears Hometown Stores, you are supporting your local community? That's right. Your local Sears Hometown Store is locally owned and operated by one of your neighbors. Their store offers the best of what Sears has to offer with the top brands and appliances, tools, and lawn and garden. They also offer great financing options that work no matter what you need. Remember to stop by your local Sears Hometown Store today and support a local member of your community.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Vera Bradley, Urbane, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic VDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop.
Have you ever noticed?
One.
7:18, the mayor of Mountain Home, Hillrey Adams, is here. How you been, sir?
Good.
Good.
How about yourself?
Yep.
Wasn't that for you?
Yeah, boy, I tell you. I'm soggy. It surprised me. I took the little dog out for his first round of bathroom break this morning about 6:05. And we had a little bit of mist and rain right then, about 6:05. I thought, wow, radar didn't show anything, but it's maybe too late to pick up on radar. But yeah, I had a little bit, and I told Pepper, I said, we're getting wet. Hurry up and
Get you.
let's go back. Squirt that bush. Let's get inside. You know?
That's right.
So how you been? Looking good? Things are going well?
Yeah, it has. Dale, we got a lot of things, in the works right now. I know I was here just a week or so ago because of some rescheduling and made an announcement about the Baxter Summer concert series. That is still moving full speed ahead. Starting to get the rest of that put together. We're going to actually have someone that will handle all the vendors. We'll be ready to announce that in about 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Excellent.
We hope, I don't need to be doing that. Don't have the time to do it, nor does anyone else in my shop. But we've got an organization that looks like wants to take over the the vendors. Had a meeting with them yesterday, and the morning after we announced that at the chamber banquet, I started getting calls from people. Hey, what do I got to do to come down there? I want to set up. I want to do this. I want to do that. Well, we didn't know yet, but we're very close, and I think within the next 2 weeks we'll announce who's going to be handling that for us. And it's an organization that's been around Mountain Home for a long, long time.
Good.
And it will give them a way to be more involved in the community, get a little bit more exposure, and help us out with that.
Now, moving it to Hickory Park, I think it's going to be, what's the word I'm looking for here? Probably a little bit easier because you won't have to be closing down the downtown square. I love the downtown square, but sometimes parking can be an issue, and then
A little bit more controlled of an area.
Yeah.
Well, and there was some negative impact on some of the businesses. There weren't very many that were open down there on Friday night. Clayton's Downtown Grill was probably the main one that was open. Some of the others stayed open occasionally, but it really had a negative impact on the Friday nights that was down there. But we want to have a completely new type of event. And yesterday, I'm hoping within about another week, 10 days also, to be able to announce a stage. We're going to build a stage down there. We need a place for it to play, but we want to do a permanent structure like a band shell, and we want that to be there. And not only will it serve the concert series that Baxter's putting on in the A&P Commission for us, it'll be there if someone wants to have another type of event there. We won't have to be moving that portable stage in and out. We've already had some inquiries from some folks, maybe a company picnic. Well, there's a band shell there. They could use that if they want to for a stage for either entertainment or whatever.
So there are award ceremonies.
Maybe a wedding. Even had someone mention the possibility of like a sunrise church service in there and stuff. So it'll make the park much more usable for a lot of different things, and continue what we're trying to do to bring life back to Hickory Park down there. And there's so much parking up and down Hickory Street for this that
be good.
Be good. So
and
that's
anybody
forward.
that wanted to be open on the square, it's what it'd be a block and a half walk, Katie Corner?
Just a nice little stroll.
It's not bad.
You got crosswalks there at 6th and 7th Street, so you got a way to get across. You actually got a light at 6. So
come up and cross right there towards
start early in the afternoon, maybe 2 or 3 o'clock. We're looking at. Not real sure. So much going to depend on what Ricky was able to schedule in there. And make a day out of it instead of just a couple hours like it has been. What we've been doing down there was a really neat event, very unique. We're just going to kick it up a notch. And that's not to say that there won't be other things happen as well once we get this band shell built. And I really feel good about our opportunity to, here within the next week or so, be able to announce a sponsor for that stage as well right there. So had a great visit with some folks yesterday. And,
how about a hypothetical situation, sitting there thinking, we got the entertainment district set up. Of course, Hickory Park's not a part of that yet, and maybe that may be in the future, but let's say that somebody wants to enjoy an afternoon meal. Not a lunch, not a supper, 3, 4 o'clock. You got a concert series starting, say, at 7 o'clock. Say they get down there at 4. They want to have a nice meal, a drink perhaps, wine, beer, whatever it may be. Would the entertainment district be set up to do that? So then once they get done with that, they could go on down.
They could stop inside the district somewhere, do whatever they want to do there, and then could just take a little stroll across the street, get across Main Street, and you're right there at it, and walk off what they had ate.
So I think that's what you're trying to accomplish. Give somebody the reason to be on the square, to revitalize the downtown. So if you can go down and maybe have a nice steak dinner at 3:30, 4 o'clock, enjoy your favorite beverage, whatever it may be, and then you got the concert series coming up after the dinner.
It's trying to make downtown a destination point.
Yeah.
And getting people to visit that area when they're here. Not only the people that live in Mountain Home, get them out and down there in Baxter County, but it's all these visitors we have in this area. Get them to come to that area and get them to spend some taxes there. Leave
Spend the
us
money.
some tax dollars. You know, we got a report just this past Monday, and this is something that I'm really excited about. Our January sales tax receipts for the city of Mountain Home were 7.9% over January of 2019.
7.9%.
9% over 2019. So that's a good, very good indicator for us. And if we can continue that type trend throughout 2020, we're going to be in for a good year
Now,
here.
the point is, we bring visitors in, that number will rise because visitors come in and they pay the same sales tax we do.
That's right.
And so it's not our money being spent, we're using their money for our fun.
Right.
It's like I used to announce this in baseball. When I was doing announcing at the baseball fields, I'd say, now don't forget about the concession stand visitors. You're welcome there too. We like your money. Come on down. You know, I'm not going to hold back. We like your money. Come on,
yeah.
spend
We
it.
want them to do that, and so that's a great start to a year, and that's one of the first things we want to look at each January is how that, as soon as that information comes in, and so that's the public safety tax. It was up 7.9% over January of last year as well. So those are all very good positive numbers for us, and we're just going to sit back and certainly hope that trend continues throughout 2020.
Yeah.
For us right there.
I love the downtown location. I love the square, Hickory Park, the whole downtown. It's just nice.
We also,
It's nice. It's good.
I'll show you here a little bit later. I'll get you a picture. You know, we're working to maybe do some green space down there on the square. We've got a plan put together. In fact, I actually had a conversation Monday with an architect firm that's working on that for us through the University of Arkansas Extension Service. And that would give it a little bit of green down there and get rid of some what I call blacktop and asphalt appearance. We got a lot of that down there, and there's several parts of that little project, and some of it's going to be very extensive work, and it involves just enhancing what we already have down there. But there's a little piece of it that we really feel like we could get done this summer. We've already had discussions with the highway department about it, and we got to go through and get the permit from. But the early indication is that won't be a problem, and that'll give us something to get people's attention when they're going up and down 62. And I'll show you a picture of that here
Okay, good.
before we get out of here today. I think,
You know, when I first moved here in 1972, we used to have Oklahoma Tire and Supply, which was called the Tasco. We had Ben Franklin, where the county assessor's office is. Well, the assessor and collector was Ben Franklin. Had the old wooden floor that would have got weather like a creek, the old tug and groove. Then across the way was Western Auto. Old Eula Simpson had Western Auto over there. And that was Mountain Home. I mean, we need toothpaste, so we go down to Ben Franklin, get the toothpaste, and then the deodorants and stuff like that. That was Mountain Home.
Yeah. And it's on its way back.
Good.
I'm very comfortable that we're going to see some
What?
good stuff happening down
Mayor,
there this year.
put a bug in your ear. I want a good old-fashioned hardware store, mom and pop shop.
You need to go down there and see a guy named Jack Clayton. You need to go talk to Jack.
Jack? Really?
Jack's got Nature's Way down
Yeah,
there.
oh, yeah.
Duncan and his son has Clayton's Downtown Grill. You need to go by there one day and catch Jack and just have you a good talk with him about what you'd like to see down there. That's all I'm going to leave it at that right now.
Oh, you talk about baiting the hook.
Yeah, well,
Thanks a lot, Mayor. I talk about old Thomas Hardware in O'Fallon, Illinois. You'd come down, I forget the even name of the street, you turn right by the library, and you cross the railroad tracks, and the businesses were lined up on the other side. It was Illinois Central Railroad. We had Thomas Hardware. It was kind of a building similar to what you have on where Old Time Restaurant is, that tall, older style building. They had everything, nuts, bolts, light bulbs, you name it. They had it. Remember those glass petitions?
Yeah.
and well, let's see, I need a 1/2 inch here and I need a 5, and you pick it out and you mark the bag. Okay, I've got 3 1/2 inch bolts. I've got 4 and you mark it on there in the price. But I miss the old downtown hardware stores, the mom and pop. And I know it's hard to compete with Lowe's and Home Depot and what Walmart has. You're going to have a lot more overhead, but I sure miss that one-on-one service. You get to the box stores and anybody working there?
Our I guess the last one we had here that was close to that would have been Pal's.
Well, Joe's True Value back over here. Yeah. Back,
you could go in there back when Izzy had that.
Oh yeah.
And Harvey was sitting there in those tight jeans at the in that lawn chair at the front door waiting on folks. Go find anything you want. I mean, that was probably the last one that was really.
And
that
for a while
type
we
place,
had.
'cause you're not going to get that at the box store.
Well, remember Coast to Coast Hardware?
Yeah, and when you need somebody at the box store, you can't find them. When you don't want them, they're hounding you to death. What can I do for you? So don't even have to go there.
Hint. We need a mom and pop hardware store. I bet we could find you a nice spot on the square. Anyway, 7:31. Quick break. Be right back with the mayor.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z Team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z Team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
Hold on a second. The mayor just sent me a picture here. We're going to put it on the air for people to see. And, I forgot this. Hang on. Mayor, say something.
Well, while you're getting that up, let's do this right quick. This past Saturday, February 1st, was the first opportunity. The Youth Center this Saturday, February 8th, registration for youth sports in Mountain Home. Of course, now we're handling registration for both youth baseball and softball. The Parks and Recreation Department's now going to be running the softball program out there at Keller Park. So we're doing that. We're there taking the registrations for that. We are now set up to do that online, so you can go to the City of Mountain Home website and get registered for youth sports. I also saw on there Saturday some other groups in there. I think the pilots were in there registering for their programs, Ozark football. There might have been another group or two in there. So just remember, now's the time to start getting those kids signed up and getting ready for this sports season coming up this
it's going to be fun, isn't it?
And summer here. And, you know, while we're talking about that, the guys are moving along great out at Calista Willette Park on that grant we got from Outdoor Recreation Program from State Parks. Moving along really, really fast out there. Got a lot of the concrete poured.
Doing good.
So that project we don't, unless we get some really, really bad weather, we should be out of there well before baseball season starts this year. And people, when they get out there, those first two fields are the Ritter Communication Field and the Next Field. Mm-hmm. You're going to see a completely different area around those two fields out there. And so we're looking forward to that getting started this year.
I did it. Mary just sent me that.
You did a good job. You did a good job.
Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that.
If you can just get it over on, there you go. That's.
See if I can.
That's an idea of what we're talking about. Right there, that'd be on the west side of the square.
Yeah, it's the west side of the on the courthouse square.
Facing the plaza, and one of the things we're probably not going to put in it would be those tall trees, and the reason for that, we want people to still be able to see the Veterans Wall down through there when they drive by.
Put dwarfs in there, dwarf trees.
We want them to see the courthouse. Mm-hmm. Another thing we want them to be able to do, that's one of the most busiest areas during the Christmas parade, the fair parade, and stuff like that. So we've already had a discussion with the architect about lowering, taking those big trees out and keeping that similar to that stuff you see under it there.
Yeah.
The profile being lower, and that way when we have a parade down there,
me and you were down about the same location, weren't we? Right down here in the
yeah. So we could actually set some portable bleachers or something behind that, and let people still be able to see the parades for, kind of like a grandstand. Set that up for the day and people see the parade. But if we can do something similar to that right there, that's going to make people slow down, take a look at that, and it's going to make it much, much more attractive than it is down there now.
I agree. I think it'll look great.
Yeah.
We're excited. We're hoping to get started on that here and maybe knock that out this summer. That's what the idea is, if all the stars line up for us right there.
Interesting. Very nice.
Very nice.
Wow.
There are some more things we've looked at around the rest of the square. Like I mentioned, that'd be much more extensive work. Clayton's down there, the wine bar crush down there, Raps is going to be relocating down there. And trying to create that destination point, we want those folks to have the ability outside of their restaurant or whatever to have like bistro tables out there, setting area.
I like that idea big time.
That's going to get people to come down there. You walk in Clayton's, you order you a sandwich, you come back out, you sit outside, or you go over to the wine bar or other places that we're going to see moving down there. And I can tell you there's going to be some other venues down there. It's going to be more than just those. And if we could expand the sidewalk just a little bit, and we've got an idea how to do that, that would create, maybe put some benches around Baker 6th and 7th Street right there, and people could be over, get that sandwich you're talking about, sit on a bench and have lunch, out there in a nice area.
That'd be that.
Oh yeah.
That's long term what we want to try to do
the
down there.
Courthouse
But that's
lawn
a ways
is very
down the road.
Let's go back a few years. The Christmas parade when my boys were younger, we'd go downtown. We'd park when Rick. We'd go in there to Nema's. Mm-hmm. Well, let me go back. Let's say it was the County Fair Parade. Warmer weather.
Yeah.
We'd go sit on the stairs at the courthouse. Mm-hmm. We'd have our Cokes and our pizza. We had a blast.
Yeah.
But boy, I wish we had a picnic table out here.
Yeah. Don't wish for a whole lot, because you're not going to get it. But,
get a genie in the bottle.
That's something like what you just showed there, Dale. That's something that
let's go back to it.
We can accomplish. That's what I call low-hanging fruit. Mm-hmm. It's something we can do fairly easy to get in there and do that work. And start the process of making that area down there
Yeah.
look a little bit more vibrant than it does right there. So,
Yeah, like you said, grab their attention as they're driving by.
you know,
Slow
and,
down
and
like,
It's a hook.
Yeah.
It's a visual hook.
we had the Baxter Forward Quality of Place team down there, met with the architects, had some chamber folks down there, and the people on that committee from Baxter Forward, and walked around with that architect. And when we were walking around with him, he had I guess he was recording all of our conversations. And we're just throwing ideas out as we walked around the square one day down there, and he had a camera making pictures, and the next thing we know, he starts giving us some ideas like this right here. So, it's just something to be dreaming about right now. But I'm gonna try to speed that
I
process
hope you
up.
do the bistro idea, because when my wife and I go, well, to a couple of different countries, and they have a lot of that where you can walk, and if you want to sit outside and eat, you can, and we did. Even when it was cooler out, we still sat outside and ate. We just have our big jackets on.
Well,
and
look at the
gloves,
county
and-
fair.
right.
I mean, sometimes
she just loves that.
you know, there's nothing better than going down and getting something at one of the vendors at the county fair and sitting outside, watching people go by
Yeah.
and eat outside.
Right.
You know, and this is middle September. You know,
As I say,
sometimes it
watch-
can be warm, sometimes it can be wet
That's
and
right.
cold.
Yeah. I say, watch the cars go by.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I hope that happens.
Yeah.
For me, and my wife especially.
Apparently, we've had a lot of good feedback about it since the chamber banquet. Jeff Pipkin at the chamber called me, and he's had numerous folks reach out to him, and they like the idea, and it's just a matter of now finding
Mayor,
the resources to do it with.
I went years ago before they changed the highway around southwest or southeast Missouri. When I'd go over to the Nashville, Tennessee area, I'd go through a little town called Steele, Missouri.
Steele, Missouri.
Highway 61.
Yep.
We don't want to look like that.
No.
You know where it's at.
I
You've
know
been down
exactly
Highway
where it is.
61.
Yeah.
Talk about Highway 61 revisited. Sorry, Bob Dylan. It's depressing. You go down US 61, just like Highway 62 is right here. Highway 61 runs north and south and eventually winds up through St. Louis and going north. Place after place after place. You had flower shops, bakeries, whatever, closed, vacant, vacant. Old cars sitting out there. You know what? You've been through Steele, Missouri.
Yep.
You know what it's like.
Very familiar with Steele. Sure.
What
am.
happened
So,
down there?
Just what's going to happen here if we don't reverse that trend and we don't.
Because when you're coming on 61 and you turn left to go out towards I-55 where it joins 55, you can turn right and go back down to the downtown. I feel sorry for those folks.
Yeah.
I do. It's a nice little town, and they're good people.
It's just times change, and if you don't change with it, you get left behind.
Yep, that's right, and that's
And the
what we've
closest
got.
town would either be Paragould or Kennett. What would be closer, Kennett or Paragould from Steele?
Probably from Steele, probably it'd be Kennett would
Kennett.
be the closest one to them.
It
right
just,
there.
I thought, my goodness.
Yeah. Distance-wise, it'd probably be Kennett.
Kennett,
you know,
yeah, be about right.
there. But if we don't have something going on all the time, then that's going to be happening to us. And we've been really blessed and fortunate around here. When you look around the community right now, Poxon is just wrapping up a heck of an addition down there. I haven't had an opportunity to visit with them. I don't even know exactly
Is that Steve
what
Love?
all, but
Isn't Steve behind that?
it's just so.
Steve Luff behind that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just to see that work and what they're doing to that building, that means something good going on there. You got the hospital that started building that outpatient surgery center. If you hadn't been down Beard Street on that side of the hospital, they got some major work going on there
Tobias
with
was
that.
here a week ago.
So that's good to see those type things going on. You travel up and down 62, the folks that are going to be bringing brick oven pizza to town. They've started on that. They're moving some dirt up there right next to McDonald's.
Looks like by
parking lot.
Stuart Brunner's radio station by KKTZ, KB. Are they moving some? Is that strictly the sewer work? Is that
That's sewer work. That's all our city out there.
Yeah.
Sewer
Are you
work.
still boring under the highway there?
Bores under than lines and under. We got 2 manholes. Or maybe I think one more manhole left to set on the north side of the highway.
Really?
and we're going to be about ready to hook that line up right there. It's real.
That's
real
come along
close.
good for wintertime.
They've done a great job out there. We've hit some really, really hard, solid rock out there. I mean,
who's the main foreman? Is that Lonnie?
Lonnie's the warehouse manager for the water department,
Yeah.
water and sewer department. But that crew that's been out there working, that project has come.
They need a tip
very,
of the hat or
very well out there.
Here's to you.
We got phase 2 of that. We're looking to start shortly thereafter.
Are you going west towards the?
We're going to go west towards town on the south side of the highway.
Oh, on the south side. Okay.
The intention is to go that way first.
Yeah.
And that would give us an opportunity to pick up and provide sewer to that side of the highway, covering from Bobby Sue's all the way up to the old Midland Marine property.
Okay.
There's not any sewer there. That would provide that service to Car-Mart and that Consolidated Engineering and their location there.
Yeah.
And that piece of property right there and get it all the way up to Midland Marine. So we're hoping to be able to start that pretty soon, and we may hit a little bit of a lag in there before everything's done and ready, all the engineering work and stuff, but it's moving along to start phase 2 of that here pretty quick.
Good. Coming up on 7:46, I need to take one more break, and we'll finish out the show with the mayor. Be right back.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment, their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964. Driftwood Lanes. Fun happens here.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn & Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn & Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
7:48, visiting with Mayor of Mountain Home, Hillrey Adams. One thing, something I see, I want to just bring to your attention. This is not a attack the mayor, traffic. Talk to, of course, you can't have eyes everywhere, but there's these funny looking little signs that are red that says STOP.
Yeah.
You want to make some money?
Yeah.
At McClure at Glenbrier, you could probably make $1,000 a day on stop sign violations.
Yeah. At what price on a ticket?
What are they, $90, $92 for stop
I don't
sign?
even have any idea.
I don't raise the price.
So that's good.
There's a sign in one of the cities at a stop sign. It says, "Stop for free, roll through, $90."
We got a few spots like that around here, and one thing we're going to be doing, and in fact, I'm hoping to hear it happens before the 1st of March, put on 2 more with a benefit of that public safety tag.
Yeah.
We're fixing to add 2 more patrol officers and have 2 more guys on the street.
Yeah.
That's what the hiring process is well underway. I think they've already been through some interviews with the candidates and stuff like that. And
We got some guys retiring,
we need to get some
too.
more eyes and ears out there on that thing. A couple other things I want to make sure we mention today, because they're fixing it. The time's here. It's going to be here pretty soon. Is the census.
Oh, April 1. Yep.
That's
Judge was here yesterday.
So big for us, and determines a lot of what we get on our turnback funds. It just means so much to us in so many ways, and I can promise you, the more folks we can get counted in that census and get a good, accurate count, that's going to benefit Mountain Home. It's going to benefit Baxter County right there.
What did the judge say yesterday? A 1% undercount would cost what, $90 million a year for 10, something like that?
I didn't realize that. I really
1% undercount.
Yeah, I didn't
will cost
know how
$90 million a year for 10 years.
It's huge, and I know there's some people that say, well, we don't want nobody to know where we're at. I don't care where you're at.
Yeah.
I mean, all I want to do is know how many of you they are. Make sure. I'm hoping that we show a positive a number there this time from where that was 10 years ago.
Because I think Baxter County will drop, 3% over 10 years?
And we need that to go back. We need it to at least reverse that trend and make it go forward.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm keeping my fingers crossed for right there. But, that's coming up. You're going to see a lot more information about that coming out. The process is going to start, I believe, April 1st, correct?
April 1st is Census Day, yeah.
And, you can do it. It's so simple and so easy to do.
Let me pull that back up. I had that on yesterday when Judge Pendergrass was here.
But it just means so much.
Oh, it does.
To us and what we need here, and has an impact on our ability. I hear all the time people say, why can't we have this restaurant or that grocery store or things like that? A lot of that's based on, census data. They don't want to come here.
Right.
Or that, they have, that may not be the sole reason, but a lot of those places like to look at census data to determine if that market may be right for them to bring their business here. So, now's your chance. It's starting April 1st, and
you
we're
can
just
go
going to
online on April 1st.
Yes, and complete a census. And
if you want to, sure, that's fine.
We'll get that done here pretty.
Now,
get a good
which site
accurate
is
count.
This is 2020census.gov.gov. It's also in the Constitution. Article 1, Section 2 mandates that the country conduct a count of its population once every 10 years. The 2020 census will mark the 24th time that the country has counted its population since 1790.
So that's real important to us. And then last week I attended a meeting over in Harrison one night. It's one of the, I think, 12 or 13 meetings going on around the state put on by RDOT. We're going to have an opportunity in November to vote on the continuation of that half-cent sales tax on, for the highway projects. And if we do not continue that tax,
it's going to hurt.
It expires in 2023.
It's got a sunset clause.
And this election's to try to continue that. It's not a new tax. It's not going to be.
Let's explain that, because here's what happened.
New.
That was put on. It was voted on by the people either in 2012 or 2014. I don't remember exactly which year it was, but it has a 2023 sunset clause, which means that it would go away. When we talk a sales tax, Mayor and David, we're not the only ones paying for this. Anybody that comes through the state A Razorback football game at Fayetteville or War Memorial, whether it's at Bud Walton Arena, whether you've got horse racing, whatever it is, people come in from all over the country and spend money here. They pay the tax too. This was not a legislative law. This was voted on by the people.
Right.
And it's to continue what we, the people, said yes to 8, 6, however many years ago.
And Dale, if we don't continue that, the city of Mountain Home stands to lose somewhere between $250,000 and $300,000 a year.
I think it's more than that. I think it's almost 600,000.
That not for the city.
Oh, not for the city.
Yeah, just the city portion of it. From what we get right here at the Mountain Home Street Department to do work inside the city.
When you guys go to Walmart or grocery store, I need to see how much sales tax was on that bill. No, when you're checking out and you know you're going to spend $100, and you swipe, that comes to $103.65. Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, I don't think about it.
Yeah,
but it sure means a lot to the people taking care of our roads.
It does, and we went over there last week to that meeting. We heard the presentation put on by RDOT and a lot of the folks that were there to speak for it. We really need a vote to continue that tax. You look right here in the city of Mountain Home this year, in 2019, and this tax wouldn't make all these projects possible, but something would have to go by the wayside.
Oh, yeah.
If we didn't have it. We made the big improvement on Western Hills Way. You can now go from Highway 5, go down Rodeo, the Amon Tilley Bypass Rodeo through by the school office, wind your way around, you can come out on 62.
That's another road improvement that we need. That's just another route.
We did Long Street behind the hospital.
Yep.
And we're now working on, Barnett, I believe it is. And, that's all going to be 3-lane around the hospital completely. We're fixing to start a project over on Gentry.
Okay.
Market Street over in there.
What's going on?
That's going to be curbed and gutter through there.
Oh,
the Market Street that cuts through from 62 to College Street. And Gentry, some of those roads in there are going to get overhauls. Overlays. You got to look at the streets that got overlaid this past year. We did a rebuild on Dodd right there by Lewis Sign.
Right there by Courtney Tremmel's garage.
Guy Berry right there.
Yep.
And then the overlays, I know we did the overlay around the fairgrounds this year. There's been several others done throughout the town. Last year we completed that project up on Iowa and Ohio, up in there, Illinois.
In Northern Hills.
Northern Hills. Yeah. We're getting a lot done around here, but we need that tax.
And see, this is maintenance. This is the infrastructure they talked about. Right. We're doing. From the county and the city, I think we're doing a good job. Both the county and city, recognizing the needs and doing the work. But it takes money.
We need the people when they go to vote in November, and that is on that ballot, to vote to continue that tax, because we're going to lose a lot of ground there and a lot of projects that we accomplish here in the street department around town.
Final 2 minutes. Well, it went fast, didn't it?
It did. Well, I think we started a little early today, so I mean,
we may have.
I get to go home early today.
No, you got to stay till the full
seconds.
I want to remind everybody again, as far as youth sports go, particularly baseball and softball, registration is open now. Last year the city took on the baseball program.
Yep.
We had a great season out there. We're doing the same with softball this year. Last year we were lucky enough there at the baseball project to get to Kiwanis.
Good.
To take on the concession stand. They did a great job out there all summer. Well, this year at Keller Park, we've now got an agreement with Care Center Ministry. And Ty and those folks at Care Center are going to run that concession stand for us. And I'm very excited that they're going to do that for us, because that's going to give those folks an opportunity to continue what they're there at Care Center about, and trying to get their lives back.
There you go.
And be productive members.
Yep.
And so get them out there, let them run that concession stand. They're going to benefit from the proceeds from it. and it's just a great way to get those folks
back in society,
back where we want them at, right there.
It's a good thing.
We're very glad that they're going to do that for us out there. So get on the line, cityofmountainhome.com, do the sports registration, go by the youth center, check it out, and get signed up.
All right. That was a fast hour.
Yeah.
Wow. A lot of good stuff. Mayor, thanks for being here. Good to see you. Going to wrap it up back tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody.